So at this point, we got what we think the stock should be ranked. We got what the market has. So all we want to do is just on the next column just say difference. And for the difference, all we're going to do is take our rank plus our rank minus the market's rank. So I minus J. So negative number is good, a positive number is bad. We can copy that down. You may not be able to do this next part, but let me just show you real quickly. It depends if you have solver set up, but just trust me on this. I'm going to calculate the correlation between our ranks and what the market has. So I'm going to do equal CORREL, and here's our rank, comma, the market's rank, close parentheses. And we got a pretty good correlation. If you look at that, 37%. I'm going to do the R squared. So we're explaining about 14% of what's going on between these two. So our model is pretty decent. So this is something you can watch the video and work on this last part because I don't know if it's set up yet. If you got solver set up, but watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to do data solver. I'm going to tell solver to maximize that correlation by changing my weights subject to my weights equaling 100%. And what we can do then is see what model, what weights of these two gives us the best closest thing to the market. And it didn't change it, so that's usually not a good sign if it didn't change it at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a different starting point and see if I can get it. Sometimes solver gets a little confused.
I watched season 1, but
yeah, that looks like that's a little bit better than what we had before. So 54.46, that's pretty good. We got a pretty decent market here, model here. And so what I'm going to say is, okay, now that I got this model, I'm going to go over to my first stock and do shift control down, control right. I'm going to do data, sort, and I'm going to sort it by the very, very last column, the difference. And so when I do that, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to view and freeze my panes so I can see what I'm looking at. And I'm going to go over to the far side here. And the best stock we have is this Cogent Communications. We thought it was 8th, but the market has it the 24th best. And then this Vonage Holdings, we think it was 5th. The market has 21st. So here's one of our stocks right here. We think it's SBC Communications. We think it's 25th. The market has it 26th. I'm scared to see where AT&T is. There's AT&T. See, the model we just built doesn't like one of our stocks. Our model ranked at 24th, and the market has it 17th. So now we can get more sophisticated. So maybe something wrong with our model, or there may be something wrong with AT&T. So maybe we need to be selling AT&T. But you can see right now we've got some really good stocks to consider here. Now, what happened to that one stock that we were talking about, Magic Jack? See what the problem with Magic Jack? We ranked it number 1 in our model, but it was also number 1 in the market. So we thought this was the best stock, and so does the market. There's no opportunity there. Look at number 2. Wow, look how good our market is. Our model is. The number 2 stock for us was also the number 2 stock for the market. So we're having some really good consistency here, and you got a really good correlation. It's positive. It's good that its correlation is positive. Otherwise, it means that the market thinks exactly the opposite as we think. So it's positive. We're not getting a great R squared, but it's not horrible. So just like with utilities, we've gotten a pretty good model in our first attempt. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to turn off the video. So